Kled can snowball on nearly when you're not in Challenger. Oh, you snowball on early, you mean? And that means you still have a say in the game. Oh, you're saying you like him because he's a snowball champ. Okay. I thought you were saying the original way you phrased it, I thought you meant you liked him because he was like a scaling champ. Don't tell anyone Yomuu's go with Kled. People don't buy Yomuu's on him that much because, I don't know, at least from me, like, I buy Yomuu's the most on him. I go Eclipse sometimes too, but I definitely, most of my games I buy Yomuu's, but I've noticed a lot of people in chat will tell me they don't like Yomuu's because they feel like they're too squishy with it. But I think because Kled is like not that popular of a champ, like only if you feel really comfortable on him do people really like to go damage. So the people who are not as confident on him, I think they just prefer to build something that, you know, is either like HP, like Gore Stride, or it's like Eclipse gives you a shield, so I guess it's like pseudo defense. At least that's what it seems like from my perspective. People tell me they feel too squishy when they buy it. But yeah, I like Yomuu's on him the most for sure. Ignited my ass. Friends think Kled is a late game champ. I try to explain this because I snowballed. A late game champ. He's supposed to be like strong early, and he's like best in the mid game if you got a lead early. And late game is usually the hardest one. Strike. I thought you said my parents think Kled is late game champ. What? How would I predict him to walk like that? Belveth's like 1 health right here. Oh, I don't have any cooldowns. Sorry, brother, I just have nothing. I had flash on her, but I have literally nothing. I have to flash this. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, if I got my Q off. I don't even know if that would kill him. Whatever, I have to think. I should have like not attacked him when he came back to lane and just flashed on the Belveth. I got the assist, that was pretty good. Wasn't that long ago, but yeah, especially because if you're like snowballing really hard, yeah, you'll get full build early and then you know, can't get any stronger. Dude, what is going on with this Belveth? Coming. This guy's just dead, no? Oh, chill out. Almost there. Who's this guy just permanently invading? My wave, I had to push on my wave, but I just rotate because she's like fading, literally. You ever take tenacity runes anymore? Yeah, I usually go tenacity runes. I only don't go tenacity if they literally have like no CC. Or very little, because I almost never build boots. So like the only way I'm getting tenacity is from my runes. So yeah, I usually do go tenacity rune. But yeah, if they have like no CC, then of course I go alacrity. But like this game is like a lot of CC, you know. That guy's like feeding, trying to hold that wave right there when I have red buff. You don't go alacrity only if they have low CC. This game they have a lot of CC, so went tenacity. Oh my god, the creep knocked it. I'm just gonna go for a play, dude. Fuck it. They have Ahri Charm, they have Udyr Stun, they have Jin's like 2-second root, and then they have LeBlanc with her root, plus like her double root thing. And I'm not gonna go boots, so I won't have Merc Treads. Yeah, if you have no tenacity or charms forever. If you're a melee champ, it's like undodgeable. really damaging him right now. Oh, you had okay, there's your problem. Unflinching is like not a rune, dude. This shit doesn't work anymore. That shit is essentially not a rune. Unflinching, they nerfed it too hard. The support of LeBlanc. But I can't push the wave in front of her. She'll kill me even though she's level 4. How much attack speed do you need for the max cooldown on his abilities? You take attack speed in the runes? No, I always go double adaptive force on Kled. The reason behind not buying boots is it delays your early snowball potential with damage, right? Yeah, it delays your early game damage, and also I think when you're full build, like the benefit of having a full extra item and a full extra mythic passive is just a lot better than boots. Like Kled doesn't need boots because when he's running around the map, you're either spamming E off cooldown, you build haste, you have Yomuus like I do a lot, which gives you move speed. Even if you go Eclipse, that gives you move speed. You have Hullbreaker a lot of games, which gives you move speed. And, you know, if you're rotating, you're either going to TP or you're going to ult, which is like a huge, you know, mobility thing. So I feel like when you're running around that map, you don't notice not having boots at all. You have an alternator. And then when you're in combat with somebody, like, you have a lot of, like, single target sticking potential with Azar and his, you know, double E cast. You know, your items that also give you move speed in combat. So your abilities give you move speed in combat, like... Yeah, there's like a lot of ways. Like, I feel like when you're moving around the map, you have no problems doing it. When you're in combat, you have no problems, like, sticking to somebody. So you just need damage. Like, that's all you're worried about. You just need damage and stats. The extra little bit of move speed from the tier 2 boots becomes, like, irrelevant. Whereas, like, damage is really important. Especially because you need it to, like, remount, you need to do damage. This guy, I don't think I've ever played against Seeker's Udyr, dude. And the thing is with tier 1 boots is they only cost 300 gold for 25 move speed, but you sell them for 210. Like, they almost sell for, like, full value. So they're, like, so gold efficient. You know, you only lose 90 gold for the whole portion of the game that you had the move speed from the tier 1. Like, they're so good. Yeah, and then even then, it's like, you can still get the boots some games. Some games it's still good. People make it seem like, you know, you need them every single game. I don't think I was going to be in range if I didn't flash right there. Yeah, and then another reason is that I used to go Merc Treads a lot, but they nerfed how tenacity stacks with, like, the rune. And, like, I usually go the rune, so, like, getting Merc Treads on top of the rune, they, like, nerfed how efficient it is, so you get, like, a lot less value from it. And then with, like, Tabi, it's like late game, their AD champs are untankable 99% of the time. Like, every ADC has Lord Doms. Untankable damage, you know. Bruisers have like Bork or like full pen or something, or Divine. I feel like late game, everybody's full build, like AD champs are untankable anyway. I know he just randomly shielded it, like double shielded himself right in front of me, so I knew I could dive him right there. Or kill him under the tower. Yeah, top buy against Trinimir is not that bad, especially if you're like you know you're going to be permanently matching him. So many. I know you're listening, brain weasels. I ain't falling for it. That takes so. Boom. As 1 in 6, but it's so tanky, dude. Yeah, I don't be calling them plated steel caps. Took me like 3 years to stop calling this camp Wraiths. It used to be Wraiths instead of Raptors.
You do come up with the best ideas.
Who is that line? Wait, she came back. I was gonna kill her anyway, but she'll jump back over. Oh, yeah. How long never left that bush? Right. Just stop with the slow that I'm experiencing. Udyr's like Phoenix slows, destroying me. Oh, I need like 50 gold, dude. That's so close. Couldn't get the LeBlanc bounty, unfortunately. White camp? Nah. The thing, White camp was in the game for such a small amount of time. But I think that one didn't stick as much, but I'll never forget White camp. It was so strong. It was so strong and it was ranged, which was so funny. Because you could like hit it over the wall and it would start attacking minions. Which I'm assuming was a bug. I don't think any other monster has ever attacked like minions. Except for that one. I'm just gonna take this turret right in front of him. It's the last plate. Yeah, White Camp was not in the game that long. I don't remember what season it was. Was it season 4 or something? 5? It wasn't in the game that long, but it was on, it was where Gromp is. Before they added Gromp, they put White Camp there. And all it was a big Wraith. It was just like a big, like a one single big Wraith instead of Gromp. And it was like a ranged camp, and it was pretty strong. People died to it so much. That was like the meme. Like when they added it, people would die to it a lot. They didn't expect it to do so much damage. Finish my call real quick, and then I'll back. Cannon wave too. Nah, there was no buff. It was literally just gold. What? Yeah, I didn't want to flash out of there. He flashed. Ooh, does Ezra? I saw that. Alright, I'm rich. Hold that. Yeah, I saw the Yomuu's buff. It's like a partial revert of the nerf that they did to it last time. Pretty good, I think. It's good. It adds up a lot, even though it's a small buff. It means you'll have more initial burst on people. You'll deal more tower damage when you're splitting, and it will refund your Axiom a little bit more if you get a kill with the Yomuu's buff active, which happens a lot. Yeah, I know. I really like Twisted Tree Line too. It was pretty fun. I played with my friends a lot. I wish they kept it, but whatever. At some point, they were just like, don't want to balance any other game mode. How long have I been playing Kled for? Since he came out. So, like, he's been out for like 7-8 years. When they released him, I was already like, I knew I wanted to play him. Oh my god, the storm. FTP. Alright. I just cleared the wave, though. Suicide for it. It's good, Akimaris. What's going on, man? Beyond views, man? Really? Like, only for me or what? Yeah, Leon used that one. Yeah, I'm really believing that that's still chain right there. Wasn't gonna remount me though. This is like a huge amount. Oh my god, obliterated. Okay. I mean, she's the support. So she's level 8, but she's worth a lot of gold. I couldn't get her. Oh, nice. Where's Yotis? Baiting for Ari, I guess. People really want to defend those Krugs, bro. Every time those Krugs are up, a bunch of people show up to defend them. I know, dude, those Krugs are always mad contested. Just let us have it, man. It's not that serious. Always die for the Krugs. Just blind ult them. Their smite first so we can molest it. And we got their ult, I guess. That R did no damage because I got blocked. A lot of times when the R bugs and blocks, it does minimum damage. Now, the R does a lot of damage, but only when it doesn't bug out. That was a bug. It happens a lot. Like when your R targets one person, but somebody else body blocks, that's not supposed to happen. And whenever that happens, a lot of times it reduces to minimum damage. No, it's not recent. It's probably been in the game for like 5 years at least. Extremely old. It happens all the time. It's really annoying. Next dragon's not for 2 minutes. This game is like really unfortunate. I can't really fight like their champs very well, except for like Jin. But he's kind of ahead. They have so much percent damage, so much CC kiting, like they get rolled. Velvet is up here. I want this tower, but I feel like one shots me.
Mushrooms are healthy. Once you get used to the madness and paranoia.
Yo, what's good, Joe? What's going on, man? LeBlanc's basing. I think Velvet's still like around me. Don't chase me. Okay, nice. His ult scale off of health or damage, and his 4th W scale off total health or missing health. Both his W and his R are max HP damage, and they both scale off of AD. They're AD scaling percent max health. Both his W and R are like that. Bonus, and they're bonus AD, not total AD, they're just bonus AD scaling. How's the autumn in Florida getting cold? Hell no. There's no seasons in this forsaken state, bro. It's summer all the time and you will like it. Oh my god. Quadruple up there. Better scope out, brother. Gale Force Flash. He's lucky it's not preseason. He can still Gale Force. There's one out there. Oh, long flash when I'm flashing again. She thought I was gonna go for her, I guess, but wanted the bounty. I know, he Gale Force flashed the wave just to come back. That's the most standard maneuver, especially from EDC.
Because I know someone is trying to sneak up on us.
Alright, I'm gonna just do Krugs in back.
This land was made for me, and me alone.
Well, I guess I'll cut this guy out. Yeah, I'm just gonna R because I'm gonna back him. Whatever. I don't have this kind of time, bro. Let me back. It's Leandri's bro. Dude, there's just so much fighting. Ooh. That heal. Heal like a million. Jin ult damage. That's a tower. I might have just went to the Baron, honestly.
Glad it's mine.
Real.
You ain't running.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't do Baron, because we wouldn't have been able to stop them. It would have been free if they did it. I might try now, but I'm going to be pushing bot.
You're upsetting the invisible badger.
I'll stay back from me, now they're doing it. Brother. Be serious.
I do not want my land taken. I want them unruly and free.
Your team has destroyed an
They got it, but it's okay. At least the Udyr doesn't have it, so when I'm matching him, he doesn't have Baron. Now I'm gonna go Hull Breaker last. Was build before the item rework? Well, it depends when, but I pretty much always gone like Yomuu's, but in the older item system, I would pretty much always go Titanic Hydra for the auto reset. Back when Titanic had the auto reset on it. And the Udyr is like Masters, so it's like around that. Ouch.
All we need is open country. But we're gonna take everything they got.
Shoot top. No way. Oh, I had to hit somebody.
All your little city girl dreams just got stuck.
That's a rare quote. The rare quote. I guess Spellbound just left after that.
Killing a few things might loosen us up.
Raptors. I almost dismounted him. Oh, such a cool mechanic, dude. With 1 billion build as minions. Man. Can't really do anything about that. I R auto E'd the enemy support. 600 AD. I better kill. Also, when LeBlanc goes into like passive, I can do a little bit more damage there because I can hit her clone with Hydra.
What are you whining about? I already fed you half a platoon. Yep, yep.
I think Briar is a good champ as a jungler. She's not really that good of a top laner, but she's a good jungler. Strong. She is kind of weird to play though, and she is like she needs to get like ahead. She's like a go in only, damage only champ. The first 2 games I played her, I was running it down like so much. There's no QSS at least.
I play with guns.
And I remember this happening. LeBlanc just flashed there, dead body. He's like flashing. Oh, let's go. Yeah, she's a very like limit test champ, yeah. Like go in champ. That is kind of a little. There's some similarities to Kled. Like when she's low HP, she can turn. It just runs up and out of me like that. Nice. Perma Udyr, he says. The Udyr is Lydia Masters too, but it's season 13 NA Masters. I better be able to beat that guy.